Jar's phone at one time. Do you
Oh, Captain
recall?
Jack. Captain Jack's a cousin of mine. Turns out we didn't know that until recent, but we be related, distant relation, and he did steal it, and he brings the phone out every now and then, parades it around. Look what I still got. Doesn't know how to use it. Doesn't matter. Just parades it around.
Yes, he stole Jar Jar's phone. We still have that video. Yeah,
Wow.
we have that video. I believe that was at Super Mega Fest that he stole
For
Jar
Mega
Jar's phone.
Fest.
Yeah.
That
Interesting.
were the same day he met. You mentioned it, Lewis. The Dukes of Hazard. I believe that were the day he met some of the people from that as well.
Yes. Yeah, that was fun
I
times.
think. I
Fun,
think.
fun times. So this book is rolled out. It was a success. You can get it on Amazon. You can get the first book on Amazon. I suggest that if you don't have the first book, buy both of them. If they cannot make it to anywhere you're going to be doing a signing, a lot of our a lot of our viewers, a lot of our subscribers, a lot of our fans love to have items signed. Can they?
Hmm.
Do you have a PO box? Do we have a crow that can pick up the carrier pigeon? Do we have something that we can get the books picked up, sent to you, sent to a port that they could get these books to you, have you sign them, and then send them back?
So I'll tell you what. If they go on to the website, on the contact page, their email address listed there. They can reach out to me if they've not ordered them yet. I can get them ordered for them, ship them to me, sign them up, and ship them off to them. Happy to do that. Uh, so it's cbcs.com, and I believe it's Captain Mako at cbcs.com. It ain't inventive, but it's all there. And I'd be happy to do that. If they have the book already and they just want me to sign it, send me an email. We'll figure it out. Happy to do it. Also, I should mention while they're on that page, on the contacts page, if they sign up for my mailing list, I don't send them tons of stuff. I don't bother no one. But what they will get is some sample pages from the first book, and I'll be doing a drawing later this week. For someone who signed up, I'll do a drawing and I'll send them a full uh, online PDF, I think you call it, version
Hmm.
of the new book.
Awesome. Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, Sophia and I have those. Thank you very much for that. Now, let's talk about the drawings. All the drawings are your own. You did all the drawings in Sea Beasties. You did all the
Aye.
drawings in Restless Dead. These are amazing
Oh,
drawings.
thank you. Thank you.
These are all from first account. Are they from descriptions? Let us know. Let us know how these drawings came about because they're
Mostly
very
first
detailed.
account.
Okay.
Mostly first account. Let me pull up a copy here. So mostly first account. Um, so let's see, for example, but you have to remember that some of them you sort of get a quick glimpse at and then run like hell. So you have
Hmm.
to do it again as you remember the best you can. For example, this one. This probably be the worst thing in the book. The Penanggalan, just a floating head with all sorts of organs and gore underneath it. I didn't stop and look at it for all that long. I just got a sense of it, and then off we went before we dispatched it.
It looks
And then there,
awesome.
I think it's terrifying beast. It's a really disgusting thing. And then there'd be another one. Bear with me a second while I bring it up. I have to remember my letters. I can write it, but I can't read it as well. The Kultana. This be here we go. Probably the only one I ain't see
Oh.
myself correctly. The Kultana be a sort of aboriginal spirit that when you're on the brink of death, it comes to you and shows you all these lights and plays all this music and all that to bring you to the other side. Problem is, you don't really care if you're actually going to die, just that you're sort of close. You could have pulled
Mhm.
through, but it entices you. That one I got from a description from a mate of mine, a crew member who
Okay.
came close and we pulled him out of it.
What's the most frightening creature of the undead or the restless dead or undead um in the
Well,
book?
the worst thing, it depends. If you're looking at it, that Pengalin I showed you
Mhm.
at first glance be the most horrifying thing you ever seen. Just a lovely lady whose head slithers out of her neck at night with all her organs dripping down. Hideous thing to behold and fairly scary on its own. But the worst thing I encountered is the Wraith, a creature called the Wraith, sort of a corrupted ghost, just pure rotten evil. I said in the last book that the Kraken would be
Yeah.
the most rage-filled thing. This comes close. This comes close. You don't want to mess with them. And it nearly that one nearly took me down.
Oh, wow.
All right, Sophia, do you have a question? Because I have one that I really have to ask, and I'm
Okay.
pretty sure that the captain has never heard this question before.
Okay.
But do you have a quick question? Do you
Yeah,
have a
so I
question?
saw that guy said nice, a new coloring book. Would you actually come out with a coloring book that's like pirate themed?
I have a coloring book, not
Oh,
for
you
this
do?
book, but for the original one, Sea
Oh.
Beasties. I don't have a copy with me, but in some of the books, it's Captain Mako's A to Z Sea Beasties book. So 26 sea
Huh.
monsters, pretty much the drawings from the original book simplified. Quick explanation, few games in the back for the little ones. It's never too early to scar them.
I'm gonna have to get that one for baby
Scar 'em
JJ.
good.
There you go.
All
I
right,
like that. I like that.
Captain, I'm gonna have to get a
Lewis, I'll
copy of
send
that
one to you.
for. All right, good. I'm gonna have to get a copy of that for baby JJ because he's starting to color.
I'll send one to you, Lewis.
Okay.
I'll
Aw.
send one to you.
My
Sorry.
question is, what was the easiest creature to defeat? What is the easiest creature to defeat?
The Phantom. The
Okay.
Phantom. Well, aye, the Phantom. There's two in the book what are fairly harmless. There's a few of them what are beneficial. An apparition, a sort of a recording. Let me see again. So we had a crewmate named Gaio who got attacked. Didn't get attacked. He got killed in a sea storm, swept overboard,
Huh.
and showed up every night for a month. His ghost sort of trailing off in the back. I say ghost, but called an apparition.
Okay.
Kept going through his regulars and fulfilling his duties, weren't aware of us. Every night at midnight, just before the eighth bell, an invisible wave would sweep him away, and he'd do the whole thing over again, harmless,
Hmm.
until we sort of rang the bell and said, "You're done," and something passed over him, and then he went on. But the phantoms are the ones that there's a lot of bluster in them. Let me see if I can find that one. But what a phantom does, it'll show up. This be the tricky one. It'll show up. It'll make all sorts of noise. Here we go.
Ooh.
You can see that?
Ooh,
Yes.
that's cool.
Phantoms make a lot of noise. They'll rattle their sabers. They even have ships and they'll fire at you and swing their sword. But unless you believe they can do anything, they can't. It's all in your brain. They'll swing the sword. It'll pass through you harmless if you know that it'll pass through you harmless. So that be the one that we probably the least concern. They'll make a lot of noise. What I like to do, they're always tied to something they were supposed to do in life, guard a treasure or whatever. Take the treasure, spend it. Don't matter. Phantom's gonna come out and make all sorts of noises. Yeah, I don't care. I'm spending it, and let it be someone else's problem.
All right. With that being
I had
said,
said something.
oh, okay, go ahead.
How bad is the third grade math teacher versus the other monsters in the book?
It depends on if you're talking about the breath. The breath, usually I'll go with the third grade math teacher. At least in my case, that's why I can't do math. I was in the third grade 4 times, I think, and I never learned my numbers.
See, now you know why the captain and I are such good friends because we went to the same math class
Okay.
I
3 times. All right.
3.
Hey, with that being said, we got to pay a bill. And and by the way, I forgot to mention Quiz with Quinzel was brought to us by the Erica Legacy Foundation. And I forgot because I am just like so into this conversation tonight. But yes, but it is now time for.
It's the question of the week. Let's dive right in. Riddles and laughter. Where do we begin? Silly little queries, they never grow. In this game of wits, our stories unfold. Why did the chicken cross? Oh, who knows why? Knock, knock, jokes that make us all sigh.
You know, I was just thinking maybe we should get a hold of Eric and we should get you down to Milford, Connecticut, which is
Mhm.
close to the ports of Norwalk. Connecticut, and get Captain
Mm.
down there, Jar Jar Stupid
Stupid
Chicken,
chicken.
to get Captain down there to sign the book, because there's a lot of kids and youngins down there that would probably like this.
Oh,
Question number one, Captain, you go first, and I really know what your answer is going to be. Then Sophia, then chat, then myself. Captain, question number one: are curses real?
aye, aye, without question. But again, it all comes down to how much you pay into it. If you're
Okay,
really concerned about it, it'll affect you.
okay. Sophia,
I believe in it.
you believe in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Captain, let's get back to you really quick before we get to chat. Have you ever been cursed, and how did you defeat it?
Several times. One of them were the wraith. The
Okay.
wraith put a curse on me, and basically it'd be a long story, but I had to find a relic what helped me defeat the wraith. That one I won't get out of just from belief. I were in trouble with that one.
Okay. Chat.
Okay. So
Chat.
Guy says 100% yes.
Okay. Good.
And Jar Jar says absolutely.
Okay. Oh, Jar Jar and I, we lived through curses. Rhode Island Comic Con was our curse for many of years, with equipment failure year after year after year. So I would say yes, curses are real. Any more
Jar Jar
chat?
be cursed to have his phone nipped from him every now and then. That's his curse.
uh,
Just got it this week. It's gone.
any other chat question? And any other before
Nope.
we get to question number two? Question number two, Captain. What is the dumbest thing you ever heard?
The
Look at the
dumbest
smile
thing I
on
ever
his
heard.
face.
I mean, I work with pirates. I hear stupid stuff all day long. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. I had someone ask me if something along the lines of if I were if I died in my sleep, what would I find in the morning? I can't recall the thing. There's a lot of stupid things when you're a pirate. I ain't gonna get into it. I'll send you a list. Go on forever and ever. Just think about it for 2 seconds and then shut your trap. So it's a mush in my brain.
Sophia, you look like you're going to bust a gut. What is the dumbest thing you've ever heard?
Probably someone who thinks someone with an automatic is slower and not considered a racer if it's not a stick. Are you frozen?
Oh,
No.
can I amend?
Did I
I need
break
to
you?
amend. I need to amend.
Did I break your brain?
I
What
need to
happened there?
amend my answer.
What's up?
I had two pop into my head. One where I had someone visiting Rome and asking me if this be the 16 chapel, where be the other 15. That were one of the dumber things I ever heard in my life.
Okay.
I had to explain it ain't the 16 chapel. The other thing, probably the dumbest thing I ever heard in my life, were a prolonged fart sound followed by a goat screeching. That were toward the beginning of the show. That were easily the
Yeah.
dumbest thing I ever heard in my life.
Yes. I love that.
Ah, um, I would say the
Do you want
dumbest
to chat
thing.
first or you're gonna go?
Yeah, chat first, please.
Okay. Guy says, is that why Lewis's phone is so small? It was cursed. Oh, like a shrunken head? I like that.
Maybe.
Georgia says the dumbest. Way too broad of a spectrum for that.
Mm.
Mango says this is such a loaded question, and Guy says ye be talking. What's that word? Bile? Bile?
Bilge.
Oh, bilge.
Bilge.
Bilge,
That
matey.
sound be enough to freeze the balls off a brass monkey.
What?
Guy is a super pirate fan. I'm going to say the dumbest thing that. What is the dumbest thing I've ever heard is when Jar Jar and I are on the phone. If the CIA, the FBI, any government agency were on the phone or had our phones tapped, they would definitely say, "What the hell is wrong with these two? They need to be locked up," because we say dumb things all the time. It's worse than when Sophia and I are on the phone talking either about what we're going to do on the show or planning something out. We start to giggle, we start to laugh. It is 100 times worse